playing against good side with quality. We knew when we have planned the pre-season and tried to grow some of the level, the teams that we play against, and of course finish the pre-season with against a Champions League team that we knew from the first moment the quality they have on the ball and everything what they will do on the ball, they will create problem for us. I think tactically we did really well. More first half than the second, but we did really well. Of course, we must improve in that moments that we put direct balls from on our back line. We have to improve with that first challenge, second challenge, of course. The two moments that they create some dangerous moments and the goal. Starting that, okay, the goal, one moment that we lost the ball, but the way we reacted. And the two moments before was just long balls, and we have to be much more stronger in that moment because our two players at front in our first pressure, the midfield, I think we did really well. Tactically, we did really well, and we control well that situations. I think we had some good moments. We didn't finalize the way we should in that moment, but it's part of the process. Of course, you have to keep working on it. Losing 1-0 at half time, I think, was an unfair result for us. To be fair, some reaction, not that with that intensity that I would like to see in the second half, but we believed until the end that we can change the score. Of course, just we equalized the game. We had one big chance before with Mitro as well. At the end was a good game. I think it was a good game. We took many positives from the game against a good side.
Do you feel that you have the squad to be able to do well in the Premier League? Do you feel that you perhaps one or two more initiatives?
One or two, fantastic. We are being really positive. I have to tell you, and I don't want to speak too much time about the situation. I want to be clear with you. Now we have 16 senior players in our squad. No one competes at this level with 16 players at our squad. I will tell you one more. No one can prepare one season just with two central defenders. We have two central defenders at this level. And I can continue and I will not stop. But I don't want to talk more about it. I'm talking because you asked me. It's been a strange pre-season for us. I have to congratulate our players, really, because they have been worked really hard. I'm really happy with this group of players that we have, but everyone that understands football can see that we need at least more 5 or 6 players. That is clear. If you want really to be competitive, these players, they need help to be competitive in the training sessions every single day. For some reason we do a pre-season. You cannot be now 5 weeks in the pre-season with 2 central defenders. You can be competitive in this situation. I can talk more positions as well if you want, but it will not help at all. But answer direct to you, much more than 2 players, much more.
Marco, do you feel Fulham are ready for the Premier League?
No. These players, they are ready for Premier League. The players we have right now, congratulate them for the work they have been doing. Really, I'm always behind them. They did fantastic last season. They are working really hard. We, as a squad, we are not ready. These players, they are ready.
Do you expect your rivals to arrive soon? Or?
I expect they arrive in the beginning of the pre-season, the first week of pre-season, second week of the pre-season. I hope they can arrive soon. I know that Alistair and Tony, they are working on it, and they know from the first day after the season finished what are the plans. In that moment, it was clear, and I hope really that next Tuesday we have some more players, and Wednesday, because we need really this. I repeat again. After what we did last season, that was fantastic to create. Everyone works really hard, not just the staff, not just the players, the board, Alistair, everyone around work really hard, and we have to do completely different right now because is not enough until now. You have to do much more.
Your conversations with Alistair and Tony, the hierarchy constructive at this point? Are they still?
Oh, of course, we are all on the same page. We are all in the same boat. I'm not here. And these my words are not against no one, because I'm the first one there in front. Don't make confusion. Don't start to put that Marco is angry or Marco is that or no. I'm being realistic with you, like I was yesterday with them and 2 days ago with them. It's not. No one is here. Of course, it's a frustration situation, definitely. But it's for them as well, because they are trying and we are not trying to, and not getting what we want, or the players that we should have here right now. I'm not I'm not saying that. Of course, we are speaking every single day. I'm with Alistair every single day speaking. Of course, the connection still there, and I'm doing my best. They are doing their best as well. But we have to act, as I said last week, and I'll repeat again. We have to act much more faster. For some reason, exists the pre-season. Pre-season is to prepare your team to the Premier League, and some players that they will arrive now, they need 4 weeks to be ready. They need 5 weeks to be ready. That is the situation.
There are a few players not involved today. Harry Wilson, I don't think it's you. You're going to give an update on.
Yes, both Harry Wilson and Nathan Chalaba. Both they are injured. They got an injury. We played last Friday. Yeah, last Friday we had a game behind closed doors, and they got injured in that game. Let's see how the things they go. But, doesn't look. We have good news in that situation. Let's see.
With both?
Yes, with both.
Give us some time frame on Harry.
No, let's wait for our medical staff to give more information to you guys. Let's hope not be so serious, but it doesn't look good really.
Just on the players you have brought in this summer, Andreas Pereira is maybe stepping quite quickly, Joao Palhinha as well. Mbabu got the system came off the bench. Are you pleased with those that have come in and how they?
Yes, I'm really pleased. I think everyone can see that they come to add something different than what we have. I'm not saying that better or not, but different. Joao, when can add for us, that is something that we missed a little bit, some aggressiveness, some when we don't have the ball, something that can give for us really. With the ball, he has to adapt for what we demand from him, and we'll get it. Kevin will help us to be more competitive in that right side. We cannot go just with one, and of course with the two there. Andreas, as you know, is a quality player, can play in the different positions, not just where he plays now, and as offensive midfielder can play a little bit more in the different roles as well. Even from the side, he's a player that knows really well Premier League, with the Premier League experience. That is really important for us, that we can add some more players with the Premier League experience will be really important for us. And the other is Manor Solomon. Yeah? Manor Solomon, that unfortunately for us haven't played during the pre-season, is another situation that unfortunately didn't help us, because he's a player that needs to adapt. Haven't played the last 8 months probably, just played for the national team in June, and of course he needs time, he needs game time, and unfortunately he haven't played during the pre-season.
Okay, last question, Dan.
What is the issue with Harry Wilson? Sorry, whereabouts is?
No, I'll wait for the medical staff. He's in the knee, he's in his knee, but I'll wait for the medical staff to.
And you mentioned Manor Solomon there, not involved today. Is there a reason there?
No, he's not injured. He trained in the morning. He's being trained with the team the last all since he arrived in this football club. It's matter of rules, it's something with the rules. From if the game will be tomorrow, he can play. This afternoon he can play. He just can play after August.